Luxury Tropical House Design, Fafifu Home, Modern Exotic Architecture Ideas 2025. Imagine walking into a home where the line between indoors and outdoors seems to dissolve, where every detail is designed to let you breathe, to feel lighter, calmer, and more connected. A tropical house is not just a shelter, it is a sanctuary, and the Fafifu Home shows exactly how modern architecture can embrace that vision. It is a space that celebrates the beauty of nature while offering the comfort and elegance of contemporary living. An environment that feels like a private retreat, yet remains fully functional for daily life. From the very first impression, openness is the defining quality. Wide glass walls stretch from floor to ceiling, dissolving boundaries and creating a seamless relationship between the home and the landscape. Instead of shutting nature out, this design strategy invites it in, allowing breezes to flow freely and light to cascade through every room. The interiors are not simply decorated with views, they are immersed in them. Palm trees sway just beyond the glass, water features ripple in the background, and tropical gardens form a living backdrop that shifts with the sun and the seasons. This sense of freedom continues through the open-plan layouts. Rooms are not confined by heavy partitions, but instead flow into one another, encouraging movement and connection. Terraces and verandas extend the living space outward, creating smooth transitions from indoor comfort to outdoor relaxation. It is a design philosophy rooted in fluidity, ensuring that life in the home feels dynamic, natural, and alive. Materials play a crucial role in shaping this atmosphere. The richness of natural wood, the solidity of stone, the lightness of bamboo, and the texture of woven finishes all work together to create a tactile environment that feels authentic and grounded. These elements are not chosen at random. They are carefully integrated to reflect the surrounding environment. At the same time, they add warmth and depth to the minimalist lines of modern design. The balance between sleek contemporary accents and raw organic materials ensures that the home feels timeless, luxurious, and deeply human. Sustainability is embedded into the very bones of the house. Eco-friendly finishes and locally sourced materials emphasize responsibility without sacrificing refinement. This conscious approach ensures that the home doesn't only serve the people who live in it, but also respects the environment it inhabits. In this way, the Fafifu Home demonstrates how luxury and sustainability are not opposites, but natural partners when design is thoughtful and intentional. The landscaping completes the picture. Gardens overflow with tropical plants and lush greenery, wrapping the home in a sense of abundance. Palms tower above pathways, flowering plants bring bursts of color, and water features offer sound and movement that enhance relaxation. This is not decoration for decoration's sake. Greenery here serves as a natural cooling system, softening the heat of the climate and refreshing the air. Many designs of this kind also integrate courtyards, vertical gardens, or ponds, allowing every angle of the home to open onto a view that inspires calmness and joy. Living in such a space feels less like inhabiting a building and more like dwelling in a carefully cultivated ecosystem. Functionality supports beauty in every corner. High ceilings allow air to circulate and prevent heat from building up, reducing reliance on artificial cooling. Wide verandas provide shade and comfort, creating outdoor rooms where one can read, dine, or simply pause to breathe. Lounges by the pool, shaded decks, and open-air gathering spaces transform the home into a place not only for retreat, but also for celebration. Every detail feels designed for both relaxation and living well, offering comfort without compromise. Light is treated as a living material. During the day, it floods through skylights and expansive windows, animating textures and patterns within the home. At night, the glow of ambient lighting softens the atmosphere, highlighting natural surfaces and creating intimacy. This rhythm of light ensures that the home feels different, but equally inviting at every hour, shifting in harmony with the passage of the day. Altogether, the Fafifu Home demonstrates that tropical architecture is not about following a style, but embracing a philosophy. It shows how openness, nature, and modern design can be woven into one continuous experience. It is a vision of living where well-being comes naturally, where calmness is built into the walls, and where luxury is measured not by excess, but by the quality of connection. Connection to the environment, to the present moment, and to a slower, more mindful way of life. For those who long for a home that feels like both an escape and a grounding place, this kind of design holds the answer. It proves that modern homes do not need to be cold or disconnected from their setting. Instead, they can be living, breathing sanctuaries, both stunning and soulful, where every day feels like a retreat. Step deeper into the essence of tropical living, and the story of the Fafifu home begins to reveal itself not only as an architectural marvel, but also as a reflection of lifestyle and identity. A home like this speaks about freedom, leisure, and connection in a way that transcends simple design choices. It is not just about walls, roofs, and rooms. It's about orchestrating an atmosphere where life unfolds with ease and grace. The tropical house does not impose on its environment. It coexists, adapting to the rhythms of climate and nature, creating harmony between built form and living landscape. One of the most captivating qualities of this design approach is the way it reshapes the experience of daily routines. Morning begins with the sound of rustling leaves and filtered light streaming through large windows, not with the hum of machines or the confinement of heavy curtains. The kitchen opens into terraces, making the preparation of meals part of a larger experience connected to the outdoors. Dining is not a strictly indoor activity. It moves fluidly between shaded courtyards and breezy verandas, reminding everyone that the act of gathering and sharing is as much about place as it is about people. Spaces are not rigidly assigned. They adapt to different moods and times of day, making the home feel alive and responsive. The tropical home also teaches us something important about comfort. Instead of relying heavily on mechanical systems, it works with the environment. Wide roof overhangs shield interiors from direct sunlight while still welcoming daylight. Cross ventilation flows naturally through open layouts, cooling the home without waste. Ceiling fans, open clerestories, and shaded gardens complement this design, offering a refreshing environment even in the height of summer. The elegance here lies not in technology replacing nature, but in design harnessing nature's own solutions. The result is a home that feels cooler, fresher, and healthier, not just for the body, but for the spirit as well. Water becomes a vital element in this lifestyle. Infinity pools stretch toward the horizon, reflecting both the sky above and the greenery surrounding them. Small ponds, often planted with lilies or home to koi fish, add sound and movement to corners of the property. The presence of water is not simply decorative. It is emotional, offering moments of pause and reflection, as well as physical, cooling the air and enhancing the microclimate of the home. Even a gentle water wall or a narrow channel running through a garden can turn an ordinary space into one of peace and meditation. Another dimension of the Fafifu home is how it integrates luxury without losing authenticity. The interiors may showcase refined furniture, high-end finishes, and custom lighting, yet the overall feeling never drifts toward excess. Luxury here is measured in experiences. The pleasure of watching rain fall from a covered terrace, the comfort of sitting under a fan while surrounded by fragrant night-blooming flowers, the serenity of walking barefoot across natural wood floors. This idea of luxury is subtle but enduring, one that places emphasis on quality of life rather than mere display. Trends in modern tropical architecture are also shaping how homes like this evolve. Biophilic design, for instance, emphasizes deeper integration of nature, not just as a view or backdrop, but as a core part of the interior. Vertical gardens and indoor plant walls bring greenery into living rooms and bathrooms. Natural light is maximized through carefully placed skylights and clerestory windows, ensuring that spaces are bright and uplifting throughout the day. These ideas are no longer experimental. They are becoming essential, shaping the way homeowners and architects think about well-being. Sustainability continues to be at the forefront of this evolution. Solar panels, rainwater collection systems, and gray water recycling are often seamlessly built into tropical homes, reducing environmental impact while enhancing resilience. Locally sourced materials not only support the regional economy, but also reduce the carbon footprint of construction. The very orientation of the home may be carefully planned to capture breezes, minimize glare, and provide shade at key times. In this sense, the tropical house of today and tomorrow is not just a design choice, but a forward-looking model for sustainable living. Artistry in tropical architecture also shines through detail. Balconies are not flat slabs, but sculptural elements shaped by curves and textures. Screens made of wood slats or woven bamboo filter light while adding pattern and rhythm to facades. Stone pathways are arranged like mosaics, guiding movement through gardens in a way that feels intentional and poetic. Even functional elements, such as rain chains or pergolas, are designed to contribute to the aesthetic and emotional quality of the home. This merging of utility and beauty is what gives the tropical home its timeless character. Above all, the lifestyle created by such architecture cannot be overstated. Evenings in a tropical home often revolve around open courtyards where family and friends gather under soft lighting, with the air carrying scents of flowers and the distant sound of water. Days are spent moving effortlessly between shaded interiors and breezy exteriors, with the sense that time flows more gently. This way of life encourages mindfulness, relaxation, and a rediscovery of balance in a world that often feels rushed and disconnected. The Fafifu home is not only a structure to live in, it is a place to return to oneself, to recharge, and to embrace the richness of the present moment. What emerges is a vision of home that is both deeply personal and universally appealing. It respects tradition but embraces innovation, prioritizes comfort without sacrificing style, and places nature at the center of daily living. In doing so, it becomes more than architecture. It becomes a philosophy of life that is increasingly relevant in a world seeking sustainability, connection, and renewal. As we move toward the future of tropical architecture, the Fafifu home stands as a symbol of how design can continue to adapt, inspire, and elevate the way people live. It is not a static blueprint, but a living example of how homes can respond to changing needs, evolving trends, and the timeless desire for harmony with nature. This final layer of understanding reveals how tropical houses are shaping a new definition of modern living, one that is as much about lifestyle and values as it is about aesthetics and comfort. Technology is beginning to merge seamlessly with tropical design, not in a way that feels intrusive, but in ways that enhance the natural rhythms of the home. Smart climate systems adjust shading, ventilation, and lighting in response to weather and time of day, reducing energy consumption while maximizing comfort. Automated irrigation ensures gardens remain lush and healthy with minimal waste of water. Subtle integration of solar technology allows these homes to produce much of their own energy while maintaining the clean, natural lines of architecture. This meeting of tradition and innovation signals that the tropical home is not only relevant for today, but prepared for tomorrow. At the same time, global design trends are influencing tropical architecture in ways that open new possibilities. Minimalism has blended with exotic materials, creating spaces that feel uncluttered yet rich in character. Open concept interiors are being reimagined with flexible partitions and modular furniture, allowing homeowners to adapt spaces for different occasions, from intimate family gatherings to larger social events. Even outdoor areas are being designed with versatility in mind, lounges that can shift from sunny relaxation zones by day to cozy dining areas by night, thanks to clever lighting and adaptable layouts. The result is a home that evolves as effortlessly as the lives of those who inhabit it. The human experience remains the center of tropical design. More people are seeking homes that offer sanctuary, that bring a sense of wellness to daily living. Architects and designers are responding with features that go beyond beauty to directly enhance well-being. Meditation spaces, yoga decks overlooking gardens, spa-inspired bathrooms that open to private courtyards. These are not indulgences, but intentional design choices that support a balanced life. The tropical home of the future is a place where mental clarity, physical health, and emotional renewal are all nurtured within the design itself. Global challenges are also shaping this architectural evolution. With climate change and urbanization affecting the way people live, tropical homes demonstrate resilience and adaptability. Elevated structures protect against flooding, while natural ventilation reduces dependence on air conditioning in hot climates. Materials are being rethought to reduce environmental footprints, from recycled woods to innovative composites that maintain durability while supporting sustainability. By merging aesthetic pleasure with practical resilience, tropical architecture sets an example for how homes around the world can respond to environmental realities without losing beauty or identity. Cultural influence continues to enrich this style. While the essence of tropical design is rooted in openness, nature, and balance, local traditions and artistry add layers of uniqueness to each home. Carved wood panels tell stories of heritage, handcrafted furniture celebrates craftsmanship, and native plantings reflect regional biodiversity. This blend of modernity with cultural depth ensures that tropical homes are never generic. They are expressions of place, people, and personality. The Fafifu home, while strikingly modern, carries with it echoes of tradition that make it authentic and enduring. Community is another dimension that is becoming more central in the conversation about home design. Tropical living often extends beyond the individual house to create neighborhoods and resorts where shared green spaces, communal gardens, and interconnected courtyards foster relationships among residents. These environments encourage not only sustainable living, but also social connection, reminding us that architecture is not only about private retreat, but also about collective well-being. The lessons of the tropical home, openness, balance, and integration with nature are proving valuable not just for individual families, but for communities as a whole. As we look forward, one of the most powerful aspects of tropical design is its timelessness. Trends may shift, technologies may evolve, but the desire to live in harmony with nature, to breathe deeply in spaces filled with light and air, will never fade. The Fafifu home embodies this timeless appeal while demonstrating how architecture can respond to contemporary needs without abandoning core values. It shows that the home of the future is not about excess or spectacle, but about crafting meaningful, livable spaces that nurture both people and the planet. In the end, tropical architecture is more than a style. It is a philosophy of living that continues to inspire. It reminds us that true luxury is found not in extravagance, but in connection. The connection between indoors and outdoors, between modern innovation and natural simplicity, between the individual and the wider environment. The Fafifu home, with its elegance, sustainability, and seamless embrace of nature, offers a vision of what home can be. Not just a place to stay, but a place to thrive, to dream, and to feel fully alive.